For thousands of years, they have stood silent watch over the desert, colossal monuments of stone that defy time itself. The Egyptian pyramids, especially the magnificent trio on the Giza Plateau, are one of humanity's greatest and most enduring mysteries. How did an ancient civilization, armed with what we consider primitive tools, construct these architectural marvels with such breathtaking precision? Join us as we journey back in time to explore the enigmas of the pyramids, structures that continue to baffle engineers and historians to this day. Imagine standing at the foot of the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, a mountain of man-made stone reaching for the heavens. For nearly 4 millennia, it was the tallest structure on Earth. It's composed of an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. These weren't just rough-hewn rocks. They were cut and placed with a precision that modern builders would struggle to replicate. The joints are so fine that you can't even slip a piece of paper between them. So, the first great question arises: how did they do it? The mainstream theory suggests a workforce of tens of thousands of skilled laborists, not slaves as Hollywood often portrays, but respected workers who lived in a nearby, well-organized city. They quarried the limestone from nearby sites and the more valuable granite from Aswan, over 500 miles to the south. But how did they move these colossal blocks? One popular idea involves a system of ramps. But what kind of ramp? A long, straight one would have needed to be over a mile long to reach the top, an impossibly massive structure in itself. Other theories propose a spiral ramp winding around the pyramid, or even an internal ramp system, which recent scans have hinted might exist. Another fascinating idea involves water. Some researchers suggest the ancient Egyptians could have built a series of canals and locks, using the Nile's annual flood to float the blocks closer to the construction site on barges. Evidence of an ancient harbor near the pyramids lends some weight to this theory. Once at the site, they might have used wet sand to reduce friction, allowing them to drag the massive stones on wooden sleds. It's a testament to their incredible ingenuity, combining sheer manpower with a deep understanding of physics and engineering. It's a logistical puzzle on a scale that is almost impossible to comprehend. Now, let's peel back the layers of time. The pyramids we see today are the weathered cores of what were once dazzling structures. Imagine them in their prime, cased in gleaming, polished white Tura limestone. They would have shone like brilliant jewels under the Egyptian sun, visible for miles around. The capstone at the very top, known as a pyramid ion, might have been gilded with gold or electrum, catching the first and last rays of sunlight each day. They weren't just tombs, they were beacons of power, resurrection machines for the pharaohs, designed to reflect the divine light of the sun god, Ra. The visual impact would have been nothing short of divine, a true stairway to heaven. But the pyramid's mysteries go far beyond their construction. They are also cosmic clocks, aligned with the stars with an accuracy that is simply staggering. The 4 sides of the Great Pyramid are almost perfectly aligned with the 4 cardinal points of the compass: north, south, east, and west. The deviation is less than 1/15 of a degree. How did they achieve this without a compass, which hadn't been invented yet? It's believed they used astronomical methods, perhaps by tracking the rising and setting of a star or the shadow of the sun, to establish a true north. This level of precision wasn't just for show. It was deeply tied to their religion and their view of the cosmos. The pharaoh's journey to the afterlife was a celestial one, and his final resting place had to be perfectly aligned with the cosmic map. This brings us to one of the most compelling and debated theories, the Orion correlation theory. This theory proposes that the layout of the 3 Giza pyramids was a deliberate reflection of the 3 stars in Orion's belt. The size and arrangement of the pyramids on the ground seem to mirror the brightness and position of these 3 stars in the sky. The Nile River, to the east of the pyramids, would then correspond to the Milky Way galaxy. If this is true, it suggests the pyramids were more than just tombs. They were a terrestrial map of the heavens, a way to connect the kingdom of the pharaoh on earth with the kingdom of the gods in the sky. The ancient Egyptians believed their gods came from the stars, and the pyramids were the portals through which the pharaoh would join them. It's a beautiful, poetic idea that links this incredible engineering feat to a profound spiritual belief. For centuries, it was believed that we knew all there was to know about the internal structure of the pyramids. A few chambers, a few corridors, all long since looted by tomb robbers. But modern technology is proving us wrong. In recent years, non-invasive scanning techniques like muon radiography, which uses cosmic particles to see through stone, have revealed tantalizing secrets. In 2017, the Scan Pyramids project announced the discovery of a massive, previously unknown void inside the Great Pyramid. It's at least 30 meters long, located above the Grand Gallery, and its purpose is a complete mystery. Is it another chamber? A structural relief area to reduce pressure on the gallery below? Or an internal ramp used during construction? We simply don't know. This discovery sent shockwaves through the world of Egyptology. It proved that the pyramids have not yet given up all their secrets. Further scans have hinted at other hidden corridors and cavities. One is a corridor just behind the main entrance, and its discovery has fueled speculation about what might lie at its end. Could we be on the verge of finding the true, untouched burial chamber of Pharaoh Khufu? Or perhaps a room filled with scrolls and artifacts that could rewrite our understanding of this ancient culture? The classic image of the pyramids as simple tombs is being challenged. Were they also ceremonial sites, places of initiation, or even, as some more fringe theories suggest, some form of ancient power plant? Each new discovery opens up a dozen new questions. The enigmatic Sphinx, guarding the pyramids, only adds to the mystery. Carved from a single piece of bedrock, who does its famous face represent? Most scholars say it's Pharaoh Khafra, the builder of the second pyramid. But some geologists point to water erosion on its enclosure, suggesting it could be thousands of years older than the pyramids themselves, dating back to a time when the Giza Plateau was a much wetter, greener place. This idea is controversial, but it highlights how much we still have to learn. The Sphinx has no known inscriptions from the Old Kingdom explaining who built it or why. It just sits there, its silent gaze fixed on the horizon, a timeless riddle in stone. So, after centuries of exploration, from the crude digs of early treasure hunters to the high-tech scans of today, the pyramids of Egypt remain shrouded in mystery. They are a monument to human ambition, ingenuity, and a deep spiritual connection to the cosmos. They stand as a challenge to our modern assumptions about the ancient world, proving that our ancestors possessed a wisdom and capability that we are only just beginning to appreciate. They are more than just stone and more than just tombs. They are a legacy, a puzzle, and an endless source of fascination. They remind us that there are still great wonders in this world, and that the past still has profound secrets to reveal. The sands of time will continue to shift, and with each grain, we may get one step closer to understanding the true purpose of these magnificent structures. But perhaps part of their enduring power is the very fact that we do and have all the answers. They inspire us to keep asking questions, to keep exploring, and to keep looking up at the stars, just as their builders did so many thousands of years ago. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the mysteries of the Egyptian pyramids. If you found this as fascinating as we do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the unknown. What do you think is the biggest secret the pyramids hold? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring.